would look beautiful with my new couch. So they go out, they spend a couple $1,000 on that beautiful bird. They take it home and they find out that birds go poopy. And birds make noise. And oh my goodness, that thing does not go with my couch. Very nice. I thought always going to reward, and my favorite is your applause. That beautiful bird was a hybrid that is a cross between a blue and gold macaw and a scarlet macaw. Many amazing varieties of these birds, many different hybrids out there. Of course, people see these animals and they think, oh, they got a tiny little head, they got a tiny little brain. They are definitely not very intelligent at all. But come to find out, these animals are extremely intelligent. Some of these birds have been found to have the same mental abilities as a 6-year-old child. Or me. Watch this bird now. Watch how amazing this is. She knows the different shapes, the different colors. And watch, she'll grab one, she'll back up, she'll take a look at it. Yep, that's where it Beautiful. Very nice. Now, of course, all the animals you're going to see here today have all been trained the same way through positive reinforcement. That means that they always get treats or rewards whenever they do their behaviors. And of course, if they do anything negative, we just ignore it and we keep right on going. And these beautiful little animals pick up all kinds of funny little things that they see other people doing. Our beautiful little sulfur-crested cockatiel saw kids roller skating across the street on the sidewalk, and that was it. She had to have a pair of her own. She found them on the internet, ordered them without us knowing, and here she goes.
There we go.
Uh-oh, we took a wrong turn there. Oh, there's a boogie monster under the table. She wanted to go make sure he wasn't there. There you go. There, that's nice. The oldest bird we have on our property is a hybrid. It is a cross between a military and a hyacinth, which are two completely different sizes. One of only 3 birds in the entire world like it. She's over in our aviary over there on the end. Her name is Salt. She is 57 years old. She arrived here at the habitat when she was already 50 years old. And she is amazing. And of course, we're trying to teach all the animals out here to save money, because everybody needs to learn how to save. Because sooner or later, you'll have to pay for Obamacare. Remember, the more you work with your animals, the more you teach them, the happier and healthier they're going to be. So spend time with your animals, and you'll see that when they learn behaviors, they get really excited because they love to make you happy. This is something cute. Of course, you could teach your dog at home to run down to the street and grab your mail for you. Watch this bird with her cool little strut. She goes, check her out. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, special delivery. What do we got today? And no, she don't want it. It's Bill's.
He's like, my turn, my turn.
She doesn't want a peanut that time. Now this is a really cute one of my guys wanted to learn how to drive. And of course this was the safest way to teach him. He can't let anything motorized because he's not legal, he's not old enough yet. But now he is reached the driving age, but we've noticed he's taken up drinking. You can see by the way he walks. So this is it, no cars for that. Look at him go. Right down to the corner store. What a beautiful bird. All right, everybody. Our final behavior, the big hope here at the habitat for the next Olympic. She's going to bring home the gold, ladies and gentlemen. Years of training with a Romanian coach. was taught her the skills needed to attempt the legendary triple somersault. And she has to get into position. There we go. Make sure you're in the right hold and up into the arm across. And it's out. One more. And the third one. And there it is. Amazing triple somersault routine, everybody. Almost guaranteed to bring home the next day. And I'm going to give a round of applause for the lovely Liger and her beautiful little Liger friends, everybody. Now, of course, I always like to bring these guys out because, as I mentioned in the beginning of the display, that they're a great example of people see something they love and they think, man, that would just be great. Play with my kids on the weekend, hang out in the living room, and then they realize that they redecorate their living room and take one of the kids' fingers off. Exactly. And then they need to find a place for it to go. So we always like to remind people, please, if you love animals, if you want great new family pets, first off, exotic is not the way to go. If you want a great new family member, adopt a dog or a cat. But if you really love these animals and you're willing to put in the time to find out what they need, well, that's wonderful. We think you'll make wonderful owners. But remember that all animals take a lot of care and a lot of love. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Clayton Rozier. I'm the Vice President of the Big Cat Habitat. I'm the head Big Cat handler here at the Habitat. And I'm the 9th generation of my family to live and work with exotic and endangered animals. So we've done this for about a week now, and it's going to get good. It means that my family has done this for a long, long time. I've trained every day of my life to work with these animals the way that I do. Now, people that come out here always want to hear the story of the animals. Why they're here, where they come from. There are all kinds of crazy stories. If I told you half of them, you wouldn't believe it. Truck stops on the side of the road in Texas, people's basements in Ohio. These animals come from all over the place. But basically, there are only two places they come from. The government, Florida Fish and Game, or the USDA, or from private owners. Now, these private owners that buy these very expensive exotic animals as pets do not do it planning on abusing or neglecting them. You wouldn't go buy a monkey for $20,000 to not take care of it. You buy a monkey because you absolutely love monkeys. You went somewhere when you were younger, you had your photo taken with a monkey, sat on your lap, you played with him for a minute, gave you a kiss on the cheek, and that was it. Your whole life, you wanted a monkey of your own. And you had a couple. But then they grow up, they move out, go to college. They got an empty room in the house, a lot of time on your hands, nothing to do, I'm gonna get a monkey. It'll be amazing. You'll live upstairs. We'll get matching jogging outfits. We'll go to the buffet together. Then like a day later, these people realize, oh my goodness, I have a monkey living upstairs in my house. I can't even go upstairs because it smells like the south end of a monkey. They find out that monkeys are artists. They like to paint, but they don't use paint. And they're very needy, and they buy it. And, well, maybe it wasn't a good idea to have a wild animal living in your house. Well, that's where a place like this comes in handy. Because see, many of the people that obtain these animals as pets, they do it illegally. Somebody always asks, well, how do you buy a monkey illegally? I don't know. That's why it's called illegally. But it happens, people do it. So we don't ask where it came from, because if you get too much into it, people, they don't want to turn themselves in. They just have the animal put down. So we just want to know his name, his age, his favorite food, treats, or games, and if the people are ever going to come and visit again. That's all that really matters to us. The government, Florida Fish and Game, USDA, they'll call us Monday night to rescue a group of animals Tuesday morning. That's why it's called a rescue. It has to happen right now. We're not prepared. But if we don't take those animals, in many cases, they end up being put to sleep. So we go in and we take them, we build something temporary, and then we raise money to improve it for them in the future. Nice show of hands. Is there anyone out there that's been here before? Very few of you. Wow, all new people. Well, for all the locals, you've seen all the brand new primate compounds. We just added all that last year. Our beautiful new aviary. We're working right now. We're almost done on our third new big cat compound out front. So all the big cats get more time outside. We're always trying to improve it and make it bigger and better for our animals out here. Now, for anyone out there that really loves animals, one of the main reasons we do this show is to give us a chance to talk about stuff that's really important to us as animal owners and animal lovers. So what we'd like to talk about for just a minute is the difference between animal rights and animal welfare. Because many people don't realize that there is a big difference, and there is a huge difference. And if you don't know there is, please, if you love animals, take the time to find out. We here at the Big Cat Habitat and almost any other animal facility that you're going to visit where they take care of animals, we're animal welfare advocates. We believe that these exotic and endangered animals should be treated like living treasures. They should be given the best home that you can afford to give them and as much love and care as possible. But we strongly believe that these animals, even though they're born in captivity, have the right to life. Animal rights activists do not feel the same way. If you don't know what their agenda is, don't take my word for it. Find out for yourselves. Because they believe that every animal you've seen here today is better off dead. People that love animals do not euthanize young, healthy animals. The largest animal rights group in this country euthanizes 4 out of 5 animals that are taken to their facility. As far as the groups on television are concerned, before you donate any money to these groups, please find out what they're about, where the money goes. The largest group last year on television raised over $500 million. 2% went to help animals. They don't care about animals, but they do care about taking animals permanently out of your lives. So please find out what these groups, what their agendas really are. And if you love animals, don't let them take them away from you permanently. You know, if these people really loved animals, if they wanted to make a difference, if they wanted to change the country, it's simple. With all that money that they raised, they would fund free spay and neuter clinics in every city and every state. But these people don't love animals. So please, if you do, don't let them take them away. Animals have always been a part of human life. We wouldn't have made it as far as we have without our animal counterparts. But now more than ever, they need us to step up to the plate and try to right many of the wrongs that our species has done to them in the past. But please, if you love animals, pay attention to what's going on. And don't let these people take them permanently out of your life. Thank you very much for your attention on this really important matter.
I wonder which one's coming in.
You see a little green light? It's on! Alright, so anyway, the type of training that we use, I already mentioned positive reinforcement. You guys can train your animals in all the same way that we do. It means that we use treats or bribery. You want animals that are happy and enjoy doing behaviors. For a show like this, I'm going to use 3 kinds
No,
of
you don't have to move over.
or reward. Number 1, food reward. Right here. Shish kebab meat. They live the shish kebab. Number 2, this one you probably already do with your animals at home. Verbal reward. You know, basically whenever they do something that I like, I just talk to them like they're babies. You know, look at the big tiger. Look at it. They like that stuff. Number 3, most important reward, everybody, the one that is going to make their day. And it doesn't come from me. What these animals really love comes from you, the audience. And all they want are your children tied up so they can't run. Just kidding. I would never feed my animals children. Wouldn't want to give them an upset stomach. But what they really want is when they come out here today, if they do a little behavior, if you guys like it, just clap. If they do something funny, laugh. Try to enjoy the show. But remember, the louder you are, The more you laugh, the more you clap, the harder they're going to work for you, the better they're going to feel. It's like going to a football game. You guys cheer on the team. My first guest coming out is one of the rarest animals on earth. Most people don't know this animal even exists. They only happen in captivity. Give her a big round of applause out there. Get her excited. That's it. Everybody please say hello to Mia. Everybody come all the way over there on your seat. That's a good girl. Hurry up on your seat. Very nice. I like I was saying, on your seat. On your seat. Excuse me. On your seat. Hey, me. Whatever. So anyway, like I was saying, Mia, I don't care if the tape is right. Mia is one of the rarest animals on earth. She's actually half lion and half unicorn. Christina's painted. The people over there are like, that is amazing. She's half lion and half tiger. She's a female liger. They only happen in captivity, and I think that she is absolutely beautiful. Isn't she gorgeous, everybody? Yes, she is. All right, Mia, come on, baby, we got to show you. Act like a professional. Mia, hurry up. On your seat. Let's go right. Oh. I'm gonna be okay. So, as you can see,
down our back. Yeah.
Mia is very affectionate. Sometimes so affectionate it hurts. Hey, stop taking advantage of me. Hurry up and get on your seat, you brat. Give her a great big round of applause. Very nice. My next guest coming out, this guy is already 6 years old. He's weighing in at well over 700 pounds. He is sexy and he knows it. Everybody make some noise for Hanson. And there we go. Hey, don't do the sexy walk. It's a family show. And there you go. So blink your eyes as he rips across the arena. Get ready, everybody. He's going to jump. And he made it! It was amazing!
Aww.
Smelly lion got up there by himself. It was funny. Hey, can you do me a favor, Fluffy? Can you sit down? I don't want you to point that thing at everybody. That's a good boy. Very good. Handsome. Everybody on that side. Good luck. Last but not least, this guy's only 4.5 years old. He's already over 650 pounds. He's a ladies' man. Make some noise for him. Everybody, please. The one, the only, very white. Very white, ladies and gentlemen. All the way up there. It's not a recliner. Let's go, Chubby. Very nice. Very nice. Now, the first behavior we're going to show you guys, we can do really good at. Barry, I want your feet right there. No, not your tongue, your feet. Barry, I want your feet right there. Not your tongue. Very good, good boy. No. Barry, you got to scoot over this way a little bit. Scoot over one step this way. One step, very good. Oh,
Here comes Maya.
No, don't look at me. Very nice. Very good, Mia. All right, Mia, back again with a big jump, but this time, do me a favor, try not to land up, never mind. How about a great big round of applause for Barry and Mia. Very nice, very nice. Good job, Barry. Now you have to remember, everybody, when you're working with animals, you want to work with them to their natural abilities. You want to find out what your animals are capable of, and it's also nice to know what they like to do. The easiest way to find out what an animal likes to do is to watch them when they're young and they're playing.
Oh,
What
wow.
they like. Like Mia. Mia's a very active animal. She loves to run and jump and play, so I have her do all of my active behaviors. Just like Hanson. Hanson loves to just breathe. That's all I got. He's really tired though. He's been breathing all day. This next behavior is perfect for me. It's something you've seen before at a circus or a show like that. Big cats jump jumping through a ring of fire. Ooh. Most people don't realize that this is one of the easiest behaviors to teach them because these animals are not naturally afraid of fire because they've never been burned. Just like your dog or your cat at home. You can teach your animal the same way I do. Using, bless you, he's allergic to people. You can teach your animals the same way I do. Using your treats, you teach them how to jump. When they learn how to jump, you get a hoop. When they learn how to go through the hoop, you go to the store and you buy some Christmas lights or some rope lighting. Ooh, fire. They don't know the difference, guys. They're lions and tigers. I mean, honestly, it could be lightning bugs that they're having a meeting right now. They wouldn't know. So they learn to jump to the hoop with the lights on. It builds their confidence. They think it's real fire. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sit down. Sit down. Don't point that thing at these people. Don't laugh, you guys. Seriously, that thing could go off at any moment. I don't know, you should know, you're sitting over here, right? He's got like a super soaker down there, you know? It's like a garden hose, seriously. And then the people laugh over here like they're safe. Ah, no, not you, Chucky. Are you kidding me? That thing would fit you like a belt. Anyway, you guys, I'm sorry, you guys. I know you that false hope, but I've actually measured it. Seriously, it goes from here over. This whole side over here. Have you guys ever been to SeaWorld before? You're in the splash zone. I said urine. So they jump to the hoop with the lights on, it builds their confidence, they think it's real fire. And the better they get, if you want to jump to the real fire, you take the lights off, you put a tiny bit of fire at the very top. Every time they jump through, you add more until next thing you know, show them, baby.
It's a pretty baby.
How about a great big round of applause? Mia is such a brat. There's so much energy. I don't know where it comes from. You think she drank coffee all day or something, but she doesn't. Well, actually, now that I think about it, you know what? This morning, she did eat a Red Bull. That's one of the jokes, dude. You know, sometimes people forget how different lions and tigers are. You have to remember, first off, that lions come from Africa. And lions are the only big cats that live in a large family group called a pride. Sometimes their prides can reach up to 40 animals in one group. That's one of the only things that has helped them in the wild. But it hasn't helped them that much. At the turn of the century, they say that there were over 250,000 wild lions left in Africa. Now, they say that there are less than 10,000 wild lions left in all of Africa. Feline AIDS, canine distemper, and poaching has almost wiped them out. You know, hey, sit down. Don't point at these people. Sit down. Tigers are doing even worse. The newest number that we've heard on tigers, they now say that there are less than 3,200 wild tigers left in the entire world. If something doesn't change, we're going to lose all of our wild tigers in the next 12 years. Which is a horrible fact because that's where they really belong, is in the wild. Now in captivity, they're trying to ban the breeding of big cats. The only problem with that is that if these animals go extinct in the wild, we don't have them in captivity. It means that these amazing creatures are going to be gone forever. Which is sad because they definitely are one of nature's greatest works of art. And I mentioned earlier that ligers only happen in captivity, would never ever happen out in the wild. But they're not man-made. Mia came from a zoo in Minnesota. Her mother and father grew up living together in a big natural habitat in the zoo for 9 years. One morning, the people that worked there went in to do their chores. They found 2 beautiful little liger cubs and 1 empty bottle of red wine. Just kidding. It was a case of beer. Anyway, until recently, people thought that white tigers only happen in captivity. But now they found evidence that they do happen in the wild. Very rarely, and they just don't survive. Because of the bright white color, they're too vulnerable at a young age to other predators. Even if they were to get older, that same bright white color makes it too difficult for them to hunt. Now Barry is only, well, he's almost 5 now, and he's learning how to sit up. So I'm going to show you guys how you can teach your animals at home to sit up the same way I do. Remember everybody, it's all about a treat, and a treat isn't something they get every day. A treat is something special that they really, really want. Now first, before you can teach them to sit up, you have to teach an animal to sit down. So for anyone that doesn't know how to teach an animal to sit down, watch, I'll show you. You take a treat, you show it to the animal, and you just hold the treat above their head, and you say, watch. Ready, Fluffy? Sit. Amazing. You see how simple, right? When this end goes up to grab the treat, this end goes right down. So now to teach them to sit up, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to hold the treat over their head, but you're going to hold it higher up and a little further back, so they have to stretch. This is the important part. Your animal doesn't know what sit up means. You have to teach them. The way you do that is when you hold this treat above their head, you just keep repeating sit up over and over and over. Your animal really wants it, so they're going to stretch to get that treat. They're going to lean back, and they're going to stretch so far that they're going to accidentally lift one of their front feet up off the ground. As soon as they lift their front foot off the ground even that much, you give them the treat the first time and tell them they're the greatest dog or cat in the world. The more excited you get, the more excited they get because they know they made you happy. But now, sit up means that you want me to lift my front feet up. They have an idea. Now you're going to go through thousands of treats. You've got to do it over and over and be very patient. Now first I'm going to ask them to sit, and then I'll ask them to sit up. Ready, Barry? Good boy. Barry, sit. Sit up. Hold it. Hold it. All right. Give them a treat. And a great big round of applause. Good job, Barry. I remember with animals at home, everybody, most of them are not athletes, they're couch potatoes. They don't have the muscles to be able to hold their entire body weight up like that the very first time. So you have to be very patient. You do it a little bit every day, and it's like going to the gym for your animals. They slowly build the muscles so they can sit up longer and longer. Barry, you did a very good job today, buddy. I love you. Remember, kid? Little kid? Whatever, get out of here. Everybody, please say goodbye to Barry. You know, Hanson might be a couple of French fries short of a Happy Meal. But he's a great guy. He's got a kind heart, and he's a very rare male African lion. If you notice while Hanson is standing up, you can see that he has a full mane. His mane goes all the way to his hind legs. He is the only male lion here like that, and one of very few in this country that look that way. You can't even see him in the wild now, because the poachers have wiped them out. They think that that is a sign of dominance. By working with him, I found out it is not a sign of intelligence. But I make jokes, but you can't joke about how beautiful he is. Recently, I've had 2 groups that have come out that want to do DNA testing on Hanson. Because of his size and the way that he looks, they think that Hanson might be related to Brad Pitt. They think that Hanson might be a Barbary lion. Barbary lions are extinct in the wild. And they're actually the lions that they say they used in the Colosseum in Rome. So we are kind of excited to find out if Captain Fluffy Pants is related to one of those amazing, extinct big cats. Now Hanson is very spoiled. Before he goes home, he always likes to get a treat. But he knows he has to sit down. His favorite treat, but he's not a piece of meat. At least I don't consider myself. His favorite treat is to give me a kiss.
Yeah, she's doing the stinky face.
I'm going to let you do it because I know that you like it, okay? But listen to me. Don't mess around. I want to remind you, in front of these nice people, that we are just friends. I want a kiss on the cheek. I don't care. And don't try to manhandle me, because I don't like it. All right, so right there on the cheek. No, no, no. Are you kidding? can do that? How I can stick my whole face in his mouth like that? Because luckily for me, Hanson only eats lean meat. You get it? Because I'm chubby. Not really. My doctor just said that I'm short for my weight. Give him a big, big round of applause. He is amazing. Everybody, please say goodbye to Hanson. Oh yeah, keep it moving, sloppy.
He just meanders.
Nobody wants to look at that. Oh, it's on my lip. Ew. Now, Mia has always wanted to be an actress. Mia wants to do television and movie work. She's really upset right now because Hanson got to film a movie first. Hanson worked for Martin Scorsese last year for the movie The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
He was in the
really?
very beginning of the movie for about 3 seconds. But that was enough for Hanson. Now he's a movie star. And she's so jealous because she really wants to be his Angelina. So anyway, I'm going to let her show you some acting right now. This would be a scene from like a scary movie. And Mia is going to play the part of the scary Liger. Okay? Mia, did you hear what I was saying? I need you to get into character for these people, baby. Can you show them? Mia, can you show everybody scary? Listen. I want you to sell it for these people. I want them to think they... No, not yet. Don't rush me. I want them to think they're on the menu today. I want you to give them big, scary faces. I want you to give them crazy eyes. I want you to wave your claws. Anything you can do to kind of shock them. No, I'm not giving you a treat. Sit down. Anything to really shock the people. We really...
Ooh.
I think I might need those extra shorts. Anyway, remember everybody, she's just acting. You guys gotta go along with us, okay? So get ready. Because here she comes. It's Mia, the scary Liger. Really get into it. Scary, not you know, Mia is absolutely amazing. Hey, she is the only, I got my hand on her. She is the only performing female Liger in the world. She is the most intelligent animal I've ever had the pleasure of working with in my life. And I'm not done yet. And I sure am glad that this little girl ended up being a part of my family. And we want you guys all to know that trained animals are treated with dignity and respect. And these animals are truly loved. And those of us that do get to spend every day of our lives taking care of these amazing creatures feel honored that we get that opportunity. I think that she is absolutely amazing. You guys give her a big round of applause. Everybody say goodbye to Mia.
A beautiful example of the harmony that can exist between man and beast. Clayton Rosaire and the Big Cat Encounter. Clayton! My name is Clayton Rosaire. I am the founder and president of the Big Cat Habitat, and this is my little boy Clayton. And I am so blessed because he shares my passion. He loves animals, and he is here for the future along with his lovely hiding wife over here. And we are so blessed. I want to personally thank you, and one of the reasons that we do this every day that we can is, of course, to spread the word about the difference between the relationship we have with animals, which is animal welfare, and the other option, which is terrible. But right now, our volunteers, please give all of our volunteers a great big round of applause for all of their wonderful hand teaching and the time to do this. We couldn't do it without our volunteers. And right now, very important, we're going to pass around our donation buckets. This is a free demonstration. And the most important thing we're doing here today is raising a little extra money. Since last September, we have rescued 7 lions and tigers, several smaller primates, lots of smaller little adorable animals that we just can't stand to think of being euthanized, and Jack, our beautiful red red Australian kangaroo. So we are constantly building. We have no foundation money to do that with. So every penny that comes in here today on this donation drive goes directly to the building fund. So thank you. Every dollar counts. Remember, we're a 501c3 nonprofit, so if you have foundation